Hello, it's Temestral, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and if you watch this channel at all, you know my passion is trucks and SUVs, and telling a good story and having a good time. Well, I recently interviewed John Freeland, who has a 1.3 million mile 2000 Ford Super Duty, and during the filming of that video, there are some hilarious moments. Some moments that I cut out of the original video because I wanted the original video to really be focusing on the truck. I went hemmed and hawed about these outtakes, as I'm going to call them, but I decided that the audience, you, would probably enjoy the hilarious comments and stories that Mr. Freeland told me. So I know in this world of Me Too movement, I was a little concerned about publishing some of this stuff because, well, it's not quite kosher as much as it used to be. But again, I weighed pros and cons. I showed my wife. I got some permission, and I definitely wanted to show these. But again, like I said, I didn't want to put them in original video because I didn't want to detract. But if you enjoyed Mr. Freeland's sound effects, if you will, if you enjoyed his story, then, well, you're going to enjoy this. So the first clip's going to be when I set up filming. It's a little bit behind the scenes. I do a clap when I set these videos. You'll see that. It's kind of funny what he says. And then the second clip is going to be, well, a little bit more about John Freeland and why he took up hotshot driving. So sit back, relax, enjoy these. And if you're my kind of audience, prepare to laugh because they're pretty darn funny. And we're going to get started on that right now. Yeah, right about there. Perfect.
That's good, huh?
Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, I do a clap. That way it's a spike in the audio file and a spike in the video file. And I can line those things up, man. I'm telling you, this is high-tech stuff here.
Does NASA know about this clap?
I'm telling you, I should, it's a thing.
That's high-tech, brother. Woo.
All right, we'll take a step right about here. That's probably pretty good. All right, so you put all these miles on it, but you got to have one or two crazy snowstorm stories or pouring rain stories. Did anything really stand out to you in all these years you drove hotshot?
Well, other than the hot chicks.
Yeah. They stood out to you?
Yeah, they, for years and years, they had it was Buc-ee's and Dairy Queens. Well, all the hot chicks went over to Buc-ee's, and they closed about 30 the Dairy Queens because all the hot chicks went over to Buc-ee's, and they'll be out in the middle of the interstate waving, "Oh, can I ride the Tommy lift?" Or, that's what I tell all the other drivers. They said, "Man, you have all the luck. Nobody even looks at me." I said, "What can I say?" And if there's heavy traffic, turn on your four-way flashers.
Yeah.
Toot your horn, and it's like Moses parting the Red Sea. You just come on through, and that's what I tell all those drivers. You're so full of it, Freeland.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out here today.
Oh yeah, a little air. What city are you from?
Western Nebraska.
Oh yeah.
About 20 miles from Wyoming.
Okay, up there around. There's a place up. I forget that. I went up. I see a lot of things off the Food Network, and there were 10 unique restaurants, and one of them had a 4-pound hamburger, which is up in the northwest corner of it's Chadron, but there's another street.
Chadron, yeah.
It's a little bit west.
Yeah.
So I drove up there. I was going to Salt Lake because I went, and it was this in the middle of July. Canadian front had come in. It's cold in the 50s. I pulled into this restaurant. It used to be a bank or something, and the windows went all the way down. So I pulled in there, and I knew exactly. I do magic tricks, so I said, "Boy, I can work this." And you could see all the people. What is this? You could see the Texas license plates. I know what they're thinking. Why is some guy from Texas in our little big-ass town? So I walked in and said, "Man, it's bad. It's too cold and too wet to plow it." "Yes, sir." Man, had a great grandfather and all around it. So I ate my 4-pound hamburger, and I saw this. This was back about 210, somewhere along 2010, and oil was like $400 a barrel or some godly amount, you know. So I said, "Excuse me, man, I see that phone over. I got a 1-800 number. I need to check in Houston." And you turn to your audience and says, "Yeah, I got to check on the oil well in Houston." You can just see the chin.
Right.
So that's what I do, you know. Always looking for a little humor.
Oh, humor goes along.
Oh, it does.
Well, there you go. There's Mr. Freeland and what he had to say. Remember, if you like this kind of content, Million Mile Stories, and you like just really truck stories, hit subscribe, because your subscriptions allow me to do this kind of traveling. That's how it kind of works. And make sure you find us on pickuptrucktalk.com. Got lots of stories over there as well. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.